In 1939, the world was on the edge of another devastating war. Nazi Germany was rapidly conquering Europe. But the German army's greatest weapon wasn't just tanks or airplanes, it was secrecy. The Nazis sent their military orders using a machine called Enigma. This device encrypted messages into incredibly complex codes. Every day the settings changed, creating trillions of possible combinations. Many experts believed the code was impossible to break. If Enigma remained unbroken, Germany could control the flow of information across the entire battlefield, and that might have changed the course of the war. But in Britain, there was a quiet and unusual mathematician. His name was Alan Turing, and his mind worked almost like a machine. Alan Turing was born in London in 1912. From an early age, he seemed different from other children. He wasn't very social, he didn't care much for sports, and he often preferred solving puzzles over talking to people. But numbers fascinated him. To Turing, mathematics was almost magical. By the time he was a teenager, he was already solving problems that most adults struggled to understand. His teachers didn't always know what to make of him. Some believed he was a genius, others thought he was simply strange. But inside his mind was a question that would later change the world. Can a machine think? At the time, this sounded almost absurd, because computers didn't even exist yet. But Alan Turing was already thinking about the future. In 1936, Turing published a groundbreaking paper. In it, he described a theoretical device now known as the Turing machine. This wasn't a real machine, it was an idea, but it was a powerful one. Turing showed that if a machine followed a set of instructions, it could theoretically perform any mathematical computation. In other words, a machine could solve problems step by step, just like a human mind. This idea became the foundation of modern computing. Every computer that exists today traces its logic back to this concept. But at the time, almost nobody realized how revolutionary it truly was, because the world was about to be consumed by war. In 1939, World War II erupted across Europe. Britain urgently needed a way to break the German codes. So the government created a secret intelligence center known as Bletchley Park. There, mathematicians, linguists, chess champions, and puzzle experts were gathered together. Their mission was simple but nearly impossible: break the Enigma code. Among all of them, Alan Turing stood out. The Enigma machine created millions of possible settings every single day. Trying to test them manually would take longer than a lifetime, but Turing had a radical idea. If a machine was creating the codes, then perhaps another machine could break them. Turing and his team designed a machine called the bomb. This device could automatically test thousands of possible Enigma settings. Rows of rotating drums spun rapidly as the machine searched for patterns in German messages. Day after day, the machine ran endlessly, and eventually, it worked. The Enigma codes began to fall. Suddenly, the Allies could read secret German communications. They could see the locations of German U-boats, planned military attacks, strategic troop movements. Historians now believe that this breakthrough shortened World War II by at least 2 years, and it may have saved millions of lives. Yet for decades, this achievement remained top secret. The public never knew Alan Turing's role in the victory. After the war, Turing turned his attention to another revolutionary idea: computers. At the time, computers were enormous machines that filled entire rooms. They were slow, limited, and incredibly expensive. But Turing imagined something far greater. He believed machines might one day do more than calculate. He believed they might think. In 1950, he published one of the most influential papers in the history of artificial intelligence. The paper asked a bold question: can machines think? To explore this idea, he proposed a famous experiment now called the Turing test. If a human could communicate with a machine and not realize it was a machine, then that machine could be considered intelligent. Even today, the Turing test remains one of the central ideas in artificial intelligence research. But while Turing was shaping the future of technology, his own life was about to collapse. In 1952, authorities discovered that Turing was gay. Today, that might seem completely normal. But in 1950s Britain, homosexuality was considered a criminal offence. Turing was arrested and put on trial. He was given two choices: prison or chemical treatment. The treatment involved powerful hormones designed to suppress his sexuality. Essentially, it was a form of chemical castration. To avoid prison, Turing chose the treatment, but it had devastating effects. His body changed, his mental health deteriorated, and perhaps worst of all, his government security clearance was revoked. The man who had helped save millions of lives was no longer trusted by his own country. In 1954, Alan Turing was found dead in his home. He was only 41 years old. Next to his bed was a half-eaten apple. The apple was believed to contain cyanide. Most investigators concluded that Turing had taken his own life, but some historians still debate whether it may have been an accident. Whatever the truth may be, the world had lost one of its most brilliant minds. For many years, Alan Turing's story remained largely unknown. But as the computer age began to transform the world, people slowly realized how important his ideas had been. In 2013, Queen Elizabeth II granted Alan Turing a royal pardon, an official apology for the injustice he suffered. But for many people, the pardon came far too late. Because during his lifetime, the man who helped save the world was treated as a criminal. Today, nearly every piece of technology we use, computers, smartphones, and artificial intelligence, owes something to Alan Turing. He wasn't just a mathematician, he was a visionary, a man who imagined a future that the rest of the world couldn't yet see. And although his life ended in tragedy, his ideas changed humanity forever.